Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back. We're finally back. It's been over a month. Happy New Year. Hope you're all doing well. I am back in college. Winter break is finally over, and I am back to streaming. So yeah, gonna start. So with my new college schedule, the math streams are now gonna be on Wednesdays. Haven't figured out a time yet, but it's most likely gonna be at this time, 7 p.m. Eastern. Typically they're around 2 or 3 hours, but this one's only gonna be one because I'm still getting into the groove of my new college schedule, and I'll try to stream more in the future as well as stream longer. So yeah, the stream's only gonna be an hour. But yeah, what's up, Week Plays? Haven't seen you in a while. Fat Monkey, Mar, Juju, Char. Hope you're all doing well. Yeah, and my setup is a little scuffed right now. I haven't really fine tuned everything, so if audio is too loud or music is too loud, let me know and I will try to make the changes to, suit the needs. But anyway, one quick change I did was I got rid of the overlay with my camera here. I thought it might get a little distracting, maybe, but also if I were to make edits in the future, this will make it a lot easier because you can see how awkward the edits were when I had the sort of weird shaped overlay. Maybe I'll make a different overlay in the future, but we'll see. Do you like broccoli? I do like broccoli. It's pronounced char. Got it. I'll try to remember that. Hey Anthony, welcome back. But yeah, for those of you who haven't been to a math stream before, basically you are if you want help with specific math problems or topics, I can help you. Just request them in the Google form that is in the pinned message, and I will try to get through as many as possible um, within the next hour. And I am going in chronological order of when they were, uh, when they were requested. But first, just gonna put on some light music, and we'll get started. But yeah, thanks so much everyone for stopping by. I appreciate it. Let's see. Let's go with. I've never heard this one before. We could try this one first. How's that? Volume seems fine. Okay, cool. Let's do this. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like the song. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Alright, the first question is... Okay. Rookie mistake. I did not have them ready. Okay. So... Okay, good thing Marvel Blocks Dan is here because I would not have done it if he was not here. 1 plus 1 has been stopping me for weeks. Failure after failure, I keep getting stuck on the first step. And it's very tedious and unenjoyable. Okay. Let me see. I think I know... I think I got something. Okay. Hey Katie, please be nice in the chat, but welcome back. Okay. I think I know a way to prove 1 plus 1 equals 2. Hopefully it'll convince you and you'll be able to solve it in the future. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is we are going to take one of the finest ways of, I guess, counting. You've probably learned this in elementary school or even before that, but the number line. So we start with 0, then we go to 1. That's a very short one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. 7, 8. We'll end there though. And what something that you can learn today that I'm sure a lot of you have never heard of is called a successor. And a successor is a function that creates, or that takes a number and I guess outputs, if you want to call it that, or creates a number that is 1 greater than it. So for example, if we were to take the successor of 3, that's basically just telling us the number after 3, which would be, in this number line, 4. So you take 4. So the successor of 3 is 4. I think you can kind of see where this is going. So now let's take the equation 1 plus 1. This is where we're starting here. I'll move it over here just so we have more vertical room. 1 plus 1. Now, if we wanted to turn these into successor form, we would basically say that 1 is equal to the successor of 0, because 0 is the number that comes right before 1. Why did you put a 5? What 5? In the number line? Because it comes after 4. My man, you're being trolled? Maybe. We'll see. I am. But, it's fine. And we can do the same thing here because they're the same numbers. Now, we do know that or what we're also able to do in this case is we can say that this is equal to the successor of 0. Why can we say that? Because I don't know how to explain it. You gotta just trust me here. But we do know, that given this number line, that the successor of 0 is 1. So that we can say that this is equal to the successor of 1. Using PEMDAS, we do what's inside of the parentheses first. which is the successor of 0, which is equal to 1. Now we have the successor of 1. And what happens to be the successor of 1? What comes right after 1? In this number line, it is 2. Now you see, we have 1 plus 1 equals 2. Marvel Blocks Dan, hopefully that helped, and hopefully that'll help you in all your 1 plus 1 needs in the future. It says 5, 3, 4. Oh, that's an S. Oh, goodness. This is an S. Hopefully, okay, it still looks like a 5. Don't worry about it. Okay, it's an S. Here, how about I don't know how to make my S not look like a 5, but that's that. Okay, but yeah, Marble Blocks Dan. Hopefully that helps. I may have almost beat you in the multiplication booklet, but this problem is so hard while saving. Okay, with the multiplication, I didn't know what I was doing. Never mind. Thank you for explaining 1 plus 1 with parentheses and the letter S. You're welcome. If that's how you want to think of it, that's perfectly fine. Alright, next question is, can you explain how to find the percentage decrease and increase? Yes, I can. I don't know who asked this, but hopefully you're here. Alright, let's just clear out all this junk. Not that it's junk, it is very valuable. You're never gonna use it, but whatever. Okay, Roblox win. Hopefully Roblox this weekend. Ethan, can you say fa? I don't know how to say the last one. That is so much simpler than memorizing. If you ever need to prove it, there you go. All right. Cause how would you prove it? Just say 1 plus 1 equals 2, cause I know it. Percentage increase slash decrease. That's embarrassing. All right. So when we're looking at percentage increase or decrease, we're given a initial value or just a value in the beginning. Let's take one simple one would be 100 for now. So let's say we in the beginning have 100. And let's say that this 100 becomes, let's say 125. I don't know, maybe you have 100 donuts and you then have 125 donuts. But now you're looking for the percentage increase or the percentage decrease. Hey Bob, how's it going? So now we're just trying to find the percentage. Percentage increase. Okay, yeah. So we're trying to find the percentage of the initial value that has been added or subtracted from that initial value. So let me try to explain that a little better. So what you're going to do first is you're going to find the difference between the two. So we have 125 minus 100, and you should probably know that this is 25. And we know that this is an increase, so we're looking for the percentage increase rather than the percentage decrease. What percentage of 100 is 25? Well, to figure that out, all we have to do is take the increase, divide it by the initial value, and if you need help with this, feel free to request it, but this will end up becoming 0.25. Multiply this by 100%, and that is 25%. So with this example, there is a 25% increase. Hey Volcan Slam, how's it going? What grade work is this? Any grade work you want. I am a college student. I am in calculus. I know a lot of stuff up to that, so feel free to test me if you want. And if I don't know how to Do it. I will try to look into it, and then if I can do it the stream, I will. If not, I'll try to get back to you on Discord or Instagram or something. What is 44k plus 55k equal to? I don't know. Feel free to request that, and I will get to it in the Google form, which is pinned in the message. That goes to everyone. Well, not 100%, just X 100 if you want to get technical. Not quite. So, well... Yeah! Yeah, you're right. However, there's not really a... but if you do times 100, you don't have that percentage. It's just 25. There's not really a good way to show it without being that technical, alright? You're right. Dan, I'll give you that, you're right. But just for the sake of showing work, this is probably the best way to do it. Yeah, that's about it. Are you the math nerd? Yeah, I could be considered a math nerd. But yeah, hopefully that helps. I can probably just do one more quick example. Let's try one where the initial number is not 100, so it's not as easy. Let's start with, I don't know, 50? And then we'll change to 20. You had 50 donuts, you ate 30, you have 20 left. So, first of all, we're going to find the difference. So we're going to take 50 minus 20. That'll be 30. Which means that there is a decrease in 30 because our value went down. Now we're going to try to find the percentage of that difference from the initial value. Hey Melissa, how's it going? Count to 100? Probably no time to do that today, but you can trust that I'm able to do that. Alright, so we're going to take 30, we're going to divide by 50. Again, if you need help figuring out how to do this, feel free to ask, but the answer to this would be 0.6. Multiply that by 100%. Dan, don't say it. And this will be 60%. Which means that this is a 60% decrease. Oh my gosh. I know how to write. But there's your answer. Why I'm in the math... It's a math stream. You gotta be in the math if you're in a math stream. You're not reading my message. Can you move it to 2 times to the right? Move it to 2 times to the right? What do you mean? Move the decimal to the right 2 times. It's easier. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's... You could do that. That is very true. That's how you go from a decimal to a percentage. But I guess this would be a better way to show your work, just to show that you're actually going from a decimal to a percentage. Just show, I guess... I know what you're saying, like you want to take like 0.6 and then move it to the right 2 times. Just put that there, and then this will be 60%. That works. However, this is kind of just how I show my work. If your teacher allows it, go for it. It's not wrong. But people have their preferences. This totally works. It's totally fine. Roblox or Minecraft this weekend? Definitely not Minecraft. I'll set up a server in the future for Minecraft, but for now, yeah, we're gonna stick to Roblox and Fortnite until I can get that set up. 16,289 times 274. Probably not today. Use a calculator or do the tedious long multiplication. That's all I can really say. I don't think because I'm only streaming for an hour, I'm not gonna have time to get to that. All right. Next question. Please don't be a troll. Where is it? There it is. Okay. What is 1,000 plus 23 times 200 minus 550? Sure. Alright. We'll just call this another PEMDAS question. This is the most common. I like it. Okay. So the question is 1,000 plus... Let's move that closer. Plus 23 times 200 minus 550. Alright, so whenever you do PEMDAS, you're looking at everything in a certain order. So the first letter is P, which stands for parentheses. Do you see any parentheses which look like this in the question? Answer is no. So we go to the next one, exponents. For those of you that don't know, exponents are basically a number in which you multiply that number by itself that many times. So if we were to take 5 squared, or 5 to the power of 2, where 2 is the exponent, that would be equal to 25, because 5 times 5 is equal to 25, and you're multiplying it by itself. So it ends up twice in that multiplication problem. However, in this specific problem, there are no exponents, so we could skip that and go to the next part, which is multiplication and division. These are grouped together, so you can do multiplication and division at the same time. And you're basically going to do this in order from left to right. So let's see, do we have any multiplication here? Yes, we do. 23 times 200. If we bring that down, that'll be... I've never done a arrow like that before. This will be 4,600, or 4,600. And then we bring everything else down, so we have the 1,000 plus, and then we have the minus 550. Do we have any other multiplication or division in here? No, we do not. So we're going to go to the last step. Primo, welcome back. How's it going? The last step is addition and subtraction. And, I mean, if you did everything correctly, that should be the only thing left in the question. So let's just go ahead and add and subtract everything. So 1,000 plus 4,600 is 5,600. Minus 550. And if you don't know how to do this in your head, show your work. But for the sake of time, I could just tell you right now, it is 50-50. Okay, I had to think about that for a second. Alright, so you're left with the answer of 5,050. Hopefully that helps, and yeah. But once you memorize this PEMDAS acronym, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, you'll be going a long way in math. You will need that for the rest of, I guess, doing math. Doing good. I hit 560 subs. Hey, congrats! That's awesome! Why are you teaching math? I love math, and hopefully this encourages other people to like math. I don't know. Do you have an alert box? I do not, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I want to set one up, but I've just been really busy. I will try to set one up by the end of... I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Do HT's question? I don't know what HT's question is, unless he actually... Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Next question. Math nerd. Yeah, math nerd. Help me, please. Oh, for sure. The queue is not long. Feel free to send a request in the pinned message, in the form in the pinned message, and I'm going through all of the questions in chronological order. So yeah, the queue's not that long. I'm on the last one in the queue, so if you just put it up now, I'll be able to get to it next if someone else doesn't put it up before you. But yeah, next question is, we'll just call this one solve for the variable. So yeah, Blue Vibes, this is yours. So negative 3b plus 2.5 equals 4. Alright. So, let me write that out. We got negative 3b plus 2.5. This is a good song. Equals 4. And we're solving for the variable, which is b. Whenever you're solving for the variable, the basic idea is to always isolate the variable on one side of the equation. So in this case, we want to take all this junk and move it to the other side of the equation. So the easiest thing to do first is to get rid of this 2.5, because all you have to do is subtract it on both sides. And always remember that what you do an equation on one side, you gotta do to the other. You'll hear me say it a lot, but make sure you have that drilled into your mind, otherwise you're gonna get the wrong answer. So if we subtract 2.5 on this side, this cancels that out. If we subtract 2.5 on this side, it's just 4 minus 2.5, which in this case is 1.5. Hello blank name, how's it going? I don't know what to call you, let me know what you want to call me. What you want me to call you though. But yeah, 4 minus 2.5 is 1.5. We'll bring down the rest on the other side, which is just negative 3b. Now, we're almost done here. The only thing that is missing is the fact that we have this annoying negative 3 here that is still connected to b. Now, to get rid of it, because they're being multiplied together, you do the opposite, which is divide it. So we're going to divide -3 on both sides. Always remember what you do to one side, you got to do the other. If we divide -3 by -3, that's just 1, so these cancel out. Now 1.5 divided by -3. Let me know if you want me to go over that, but should I go over it? Yeah, it's -1/2 or -0.5. So that would be your answer for B. Yeah, no worries. World 3? I'll call you War. Okay. So yeah, that is your answer, and hopefully this helps. Just remember that you just have to find a way to get the variable alone on one side of the equation, and to do so, you just have to take whatever functions are happening on that variable and just do the opposite to both sides. That'll eliminate it, and you get the variable by itself, and then you get your answer on the other side. Yeet penguins. What? Do you mind, please? If you requested it, I will do it. Maybe. Okay. What? Was... Is this a joke, or... I could try it, maybe. Huh. It's very interesting. Alright, so let's see what we got. I'll see how far I can get into it. Not sure if it's very possible though, but I'll try. I really don't know. Okay, so we're given by math is boring. Okay, no worries. See ya, Katie. The y equals y plus 78 plus 6 minus 5x. Wait, super bubbly. Are the x's multiplication signs or x variables? Let me know. Yeet penguins. Why are you guys favorite Yeet penguins? What is this? Do geometry? Volcans, I can do geometry. If you have anything more specific, please just request it in the forum. If you did, great. I'll get to it. But yeah, please don't spamming Yeet monkeys variables. Okay, they're variables. That makes it a lot more complicated. Thank you. Okay, 5x 4x 1 plus y z y. Why are you doing this to me? Alright, here's what we're gonna do. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna try to clean this up a little bit. So, first thing that I see is that we can get rid of both of these y's by subtracting it on both sides. That'll make it a lot less complicated. And I assume we're solving for y because you then did equals question mark. So I'll assume we're solving for y, which we could do actually. This is very possible. It's very unlikely you'll ever get this in school, ever. I've never gotten anything like this, but it's fine. Ethan101, when you doing Roblox? Probably this weekend. I'll try. You have a PC? Kinda. I have a laptop. I'm streaming off a laptop. Alright, anyway. Then we're going to take all the constants, which are basically the numbers without any variables. So we got 78 plus 6. We can just... here, I'm going to make a line. So we're going to say 0 equals... So these cancel out because y minus y is equal to 0. 78 plus 6 is equal to 84. Now we're going to take this jumble of mess and we're going to multiply it all out. So 5 times 4 times... Sorry, 5 times x times 4 times x times 1. 5 times 4 is 20. Don't forget we're subtracting here. 20. And then the two x's would become x squared since we're multiplying it by each other. And then the last part is yzy. Alright, so as I said, is it a gaming laptop? Nope, it's a Lenovo ThinkPad. How much does it cost, Lil, and what's the brand? Lenovo. I don't remember how much it costed, to be honest. It was a bit ago. But whenever you're, again, whenever you're solving for a variable, you want to have it on one side. So easy thing to do instead of trying to remove all of this from the y's is just to move them, or actually, let me do one thing real quick. Apologies. But another thing we can do is turn yzy into y squared z, since we're multiplying y by itself. That'll make it a little easier in the long run. Yeah, guys, please stop spamming eat penguins. I get it, you want to eat penguins. They're evil in Bed Wars, but we don't want to spam it here too much, so please stop. Thank you. We're going to take y squared z, and we're going to move it to the other side by subtracting on both sides. Oop, that's ugly. That's close enough. So now we have negative y squared z equals 84 minus 20 x squared. And that's that. We're not going to worry about how ugly this exponent looks. It's fine. Alright, now one quick thing that we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the negative sign here because that's just a little annoying. And to do that, we're just going to multiply both sides by -1. And when you're multiplying, you always have to multiply every single term by whatever you're multiplying. You can't just multiply one term, otherwise it's not going to work. So we multiply everything by -1, and we're essentially just changing the sign or positivity of each one. So if you multiply a negative number by a negative number, it becomes positive. Multiply a positive number by a negative number, it becomes negative. So now we have negative 84. Negative by negative, it's positive, so plus 20x squared. Now we can take y squared z and divide both sides by z in order to get the y squared by itself. So divide both sides by z, and we have negative 84 plus 20x squared over z. There's no better way to simplify that, so we're going to leave it like that, like a fraction. And the last thing that we can do is we just have to get rid of this exponent. And the opposite of a square, or I guess power of 2 exponent, is square root. So we're going to take the square root of both sides. So this side will become y, and then this side will become the square root of 20x squared. I'm just going to move these around a bit. Minus 84 over z. And that is your answer. Yeah, butter, I don't know. But welcome back. How's it going? But yeah, that is your answer. I don't know. This was probably made up. It was made up, but it's fine. This is my cousin's homework for 11th grade. Really? Are you sure about that? I highly doubt that. What kind of math is he taking? Alright, so we're going to clear this out. And we're going to scooch on over to the next one. Okay, you go to Columbia College? I'm not going to say what college I go to. Okay, I don't know, I'll be honest, I don't know what Columbia College is. Columbia? Columbia? I don't know. I don't live in Columbia. Okay, so we're gonna do another solve for the variable question real quick. Gonna go a little quicker on this one because we just did one, but hopefully it still helps. So we're given 42. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, 42 equals -7 z minus 3. Alright, and we're going to solve for the variable z. So we can't really do much with z when this annoying thing is on the outside, so we're going to want to get rid of that -7. Since it's being multiplied, we do the opposite, which is division. So we divide both sides by -7. 42 divided by -7 is -6. And just like multiplication, if you divide a positive number by a negative number, it is negative. So now we have -6 is equal to z minus 3. Last thing on the z side is this minus 3. Since it's subtraction, we do the opposite and add. Yeah, or distribute. You could also distribute, but that would make it a lot more complicated in the long run, Dan. If you know what I mean, because you'd have to divide. Because you'd basically what Dan is saying is you could distribute -7 to z. That's a bad arrow. To z and to -3. But then you'd have to multiply it out again, and then you would get back to this answer, which is, correct, but it's not as easy as just doing this. But yeah, you are right, though. You go to Columbia University in New York. I do not. Okay. I will not tell you, if you just keep guessing, I'm not going to tell you if I go to it or not. But now we have z minus 3 is equal to -6. Let's see. Now all we have to do is do the opposite of -3, which is, or subtracting. Do the opposite of subtracting, which is adding. So we add 3 on both sides. And that'll give you, what the heck? -3 is equal to z. If you want to flip it around, you can. Z is equal to -3. And there's your answer. Hope that helps. Ethan goes to college. How'd you know? You just blocked me? Okay, sorry. But yeah, guys, please stop spamming Yeet Penguins. I don't want to mute anyone, but if it has to happen, it will happen. Okay, let's get rid of this, and we'll move on to the next one. But yeah, to the person who asked that, hope that helps. Next question. How to explain to discounts and tax and math. Gotcha, okay, yeah. So this is kind of similar to the one we did in the beginning where we did percent increase and decrease, but it's going to be in more of a word problem fashion and more of a, I guess, real life application. So we're going to say discounts and taxes, which is definitely something you're going to encounter in math and in real life. So let's say that there is this I'll do a couple examples for this one. Let's say that there is this awesome PlayStation 5. However, it hasn't been selling very well. No one's wanted to buy it. No one wanted to buy it for the $5,000. It's being sold for I don't know how much they cost, to be honest. I don't have one. But let's just say that it's being sold for $5,000. And no one's buying it because it's so expensive. Well, now, for this weekend only, what a ripoff. Yeah, that's why no one's buying it. For this weekend only, there is a 40% off deal. 40% off. But their website is broken, and you don't know what that means. How much is 40% off? How much do you have to pay for it now? Well, good thing you know math, because this is how you'll know. So first thing that you're gonna do is you could do this, I guess, in a few different ways. But one way is to figure out how much is being taken off first. So to do that, turn this 40% into a decimal. And to do that, all you really have to do is, I guess, I forgot who mentioned this, but you could just take the decimal point, move it to the left two times. Come on. So this is now 0.4. And you're going to multiply that by 5,000. And that's going to tell you what 0.4 of 5,000 is. And 0.4 is how much is being taken off. So you're basically figuring out how much is being taken off of the original price. So we take $5,000. You multiply it by 0.4. And if you've never multiplied a whole number by a decimal, I can show you real quick. So you basically multiply it like normal. So you get 0. So 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 5 is 20. So you get 20,000. But now what you have to do is you have to see how many decimal points you have and bring this decimal point over that many times. So we move it over to the left once, and now we are left with 2,000. So that means that when there's a 40% off deal, you're taking off $2,000. So, with that, if we subtract what's being taken off by the original, so $5,000 minus, come on, $2,000, the answer is $3,000. Alright, so $3,000 would be your answer. That is how much the PS5 costs with the 40% off deal. Again, I don't know how much it costs. Don't fact check me, but that's how you do that. Now, let's do taxes real quick. Taxes are basically the exact same. The only difference is you're adding, because the way taxes work is you add a price to whatever you're selling, and that price goes to the government or whatever, in whatever country it might be with whatever taxes you have. They go somewhere. The right somewhere? I don't know. Up to you. I'm not going to talk about politics, though. Let's say that there's this awesome Xbox Series X, Xbox X, and it costs $200. Wow, even better than the PS5 at a 40% off deal. There's no discount, but at this store, you gotta pay tax. And what is the tax in this country? It is a 10% tax. In some countries that's low, in some countries that's high. It's kind of the average of taxes, at least in the United States, I think. Don't fact check me. I'm just making this up. This is just a math problem. Just like the kid who bought 20 watermelons at the supermarket. It's just a math problem. But you got an Xbox X that's being sold for $200, and there's a 10% tax, which means that you're paying an additional 10% on top. No, not 500%. We're not doing that. Yeah, if a country is charging you 500% tax, leave, because that's not worth it. But yeah, you're buying something for $200, and there's a 10% tax. First thing you're going to do is figure out what the tax is on that object. So to do that, you're going to get 10% of $200. 10% is equal to 0.1. So now we're just going to multiply $200 by 0.1. So 200 times 0.1. If we do the same thing, we get 200. Move the decimal point over 1 since there's one decimal place, and we have $20. So on top of the $200, we have to pay an extra $20 tax, which goes to the government or whatever. Hey, Appleman, welcome back. How's it going? Will Ethan ever remove his hat? 1,000 subs. Why not? My hair is too precious. Okay, so we have the tax here. We have the original price up here. We're just going to add this together. So $200 plus 20. Yeah, my handwriting is bad, especially when I'm just writing with a mouse. So $200 plus 20 is equal to $220. So while the Xbox Series X costs $200, you're going to have to pay an extra 10%, which is $20, if you want to buy it. Ethan's the best YouTuber. Aw, thanks. I don't know about that, but I appreciate it. Ethan, can you answer us? What's the question of it? I want to donate $1. Oh, there's no way to donate me right now, but I appreciate it. I'm not making any money off of this. Yeah, so you don't unless I'm using copyrighted music, you won't see ads on my streams for now because I am not making any money. I'm not monetizing. I think you can apply to start monetizing at 1,000 subs, which I may do. I don't know. But yeah. To whoever asked that question, hopefully that helps. Let's go to the next one. $9,999 times, in parentheses, 3,327 times 69, in the parentheses, minus 79. I think I'm gonna skip this one. I think I think you know this. I think you know how to do this. PEMDAS, do what's in the parentheses first, then multiplication, then do the subtraction. Uh, if it's a legitimate question, I'm sorry. But for the sake of time, I'm going to skip that one. P of x equals x to the fourth minus 3x squared plus kx minus 2, where k is an unknown integer. P of x divided by x minus 2 has a remainder of 10. What is the value of k? Interesting, okay. P of x divided by x minus 2. Okay, got it. Got this from a future lesson I'm going to do. What? Oh my gosh. I have never been... I'm pretty sure these are legitimate questions. I've definitely done questions like these before. What grade of math are you, Dan? Just curious. Okay, so P of x equals x to the fourth. Why am I putting it there? Let's say algebra 2. This is algebra 2? I thought this was like pre-calc. Oh my gosh. Can I be a mod? I may have mods in the future. Not entirely sure. We'll see. Hey Manuel, welcome. How's it going? Why is everyone coming in just saying "Yeet Penguin"? I don't know what that is. Okay. I don't even remember what these are called. Guess. I honestly don't remember what these are called. But I'll just write it out for now until I maybe remember what it's called. But P of x equals x to the fourth minus... Ooh, I'm a good mod. Nice. Hey Frog3000, welcome back. How's it going? 3x squared minus kx minus 2. Man, it's been a while since I've done that. Okay. So, essentially, and the question is asking, if we were to divide this by x minus 2, there would be a remainder of 10. Trying to think for a second. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna skip the song. What is that? All right. Trying to think of the process. I would say definitely listen to that class, because I think what I'm doing is right, but it might not be what your teacher wants, so definitely know what your teacher wants you to do. That's all I'm going to say. On Discord, we want to spam Yeet Penguin in your stream. Oh, what Discord? Wait, what? Wait, what Discord is telling people to come to my stream and say Yeet Penguin? Alright. Yeah, sorry, still thinking about this. Let's say... Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. So, what I'm gonna do is... Alright, we're gonna call this solving for missing variable in polynomial division. Okay, definitely the longest title I've ever had, or topic name I've ever had. Alright. Well, that screwed up that. Oh no. Okay. Let's do this real quick. Give me 1 second, I'm just reformatting this. Alright. This is what we're given. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this into a division problem. So the way you divide polynomials is similar to the long division of, I guess, just regular numbers. So x to the fourth. And one thing that we're missing here is an x cubed, or x to the power of 3. And it's called the remainder theorem, apparently. I don't remember the names of theorems. Let me look that up real quick. Remainder theorem. Like, I remember cumulative and associative, maybe, but When a polynomial is divided by a linear polynomial, x minus a, the remainder of that division will be equivalent to f of a. Really? I did not know that. Okay, then screw what I'm saying. Okay. That's not something I remember. Oh my gosh. Thanks for, I guess, reminding me. I don't even know if I learned that. Okay, but remainder theorem. Oh, Algebra 2 was a fun time. Okay, so let's say p of x. I got rid of the, dang it. Okay, whatever. P of x is equal to, I'll just write it back quickly, x to the fourth minus 3x squared plus kx minus 2. Okay, got it. So, and then you're looking to divide it by the binomial, what was it, x minus 2? X minus 2, yeah. And this is in the form of x minus a, so in this case a would be 2. Since they're both subtraction, we're gonna exclude that, and it's just gonna be a positive 2. You spilled water and it went on the wall. I would just use a paper towel or something, or just a regular towel. It shouldn't be that big of a deal, as long as you don't leave it there and create moss, and it doesn't evaporate like you're freezing it in your house or something. I don't know. Anyway, so with the remainder theorem, what we can do is we can plug a into x, so we get p of a. And we're basically going to plug it into this equation. So that's... Oh wait, actually. That would basically be the same as a to the fourth minus 3a squared plus ka minus 2. Except now we're going to use 2 as a. So we take p of 2, and we're basically just going to plug into wherever we see a. So we got 2 to the fourth minus 3 times 2 squared plus 2k minus 2. Now we can start, I guess, kind of, you know, not shaping it up a little. What do you call it? Just cleaning it up. We can take 2 to the fourth. If you multiply 2 by itself 4 times, that's 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8, that's 3 times. And then 8 times 2 is 16, that's the 4th time. Minus 3 times 2 squared. 2 squared is 4, because 2 times 2 is 4. And 4 times 3 is 12. Plus 2k, because you can't really multiply that out, minus 2. Last thing we could do is start adding and subtracting everything that can be added or subtracted. 16 minus 12 is 4, minus 2 is 2, so that leaves us with 2k plus 2. And we're given that the remainder is 10, so we could just say that this is equal to 10, given the remainder theorem. Now, one thing that we can do now, Dan, I think you're excited about this, the distributive property. So we got a 2 here and a 2 here. We can factor those out and put them on the outside. So 2 times k plus 1 is equal to 10. Now this is turned into a isolate the variable problem. So since 2 is being multiplied, do the opposite, divide it. So divide by 2. Do that on both sides, because don't forget, what you do to one side of the equation, you do to the other. So that leaves k plus 1 is equal to 10 divided by 2, which is 5. Now, last thing we have is an added 1, subtract it from both sides, and you'll get k. Okay, I'm not going to do that. Let's just take this, make it a teensy bit smaller, and that'll leave us with k is equal to 4. that should be your answer. Okay, got it. Okay, cool. Now, I don't know if this is the right answer, so let's check it. So we're going to do some quick polynomial division. So x to the fourth plus 0x cubed minus 3x squared. And yeah, 0x cubed is the same as 0x, or just 0. But we're going to keep it in there just for the sake of checking our work, because that's how you divide with polynomials. I think an easier way is from 2 plus 2 equals 10. Subtract. You could do it either way. I mean, you could totally do it either way. Both work. Both get you to 4, because, you know, you subtract by 2 and then divide by 2. 10 to 8, 8 to 4. It's fine. If you just want to save a line, sure. But either works. Similar to the other one where you didn't want to save a line. Either works. It's all good. There's multiple ways of doing stuff sometimes. Alright, and then we're going to divide this polynomial. Oh, I forgot. So, the only difference here is I added in a 0x cubed, and I substituted k, or 4 for k. So we have 4x here rather than kx. And we're going to divide all this by x minus 2. Alright, so we're going to add in an x cubed. So x times x cubed is x to the fourth. Negative 2 minus times x cubed is minus 2x cubed. Subtract this, and we get 2x cubed minus 3x squared. That'll give us a 2x squared, 2x cubed, minus 4x squared. Subtract that, and you get x squared here, plus 4x. Seems like it's going to work. We're going to add x here, and that's x squared minus 2x. Maybe I did something wrong. No, I didn't. Maybe I did. Huh. If it gets stuck, you right? I got it right? So I'm doing my division wrong? Is that all it is? Wait. I want to see if I can get this right. Hold on. Bear with me for 1 second. If I don't get this within the next minute, I'll just move on. I don't want to bore you guys. Fat Monkey, you don't have to get it. As long as the person who asks it gets it, that's fine. You can rewatch it if you really want to, but this isn't... the math I'm doing isn't always at everyone's level. It's kind of a mixed level. So if you don't understand it or you don't already know it, it's fine. You'll probably learn it in the future. And if you do, you can always come back to this if you could somehow find it among all the other math streams. X to the fourth minus 2x cubed. That's positive 2x cubed minus 3x squared. Multiply 2x squared. It's x squared plus 4x. X. Wait. And then subtract. That would be 6x minus 2. And then you multiply by 6. I did get it right. And then you would multiply that by 6, that's 0, negative 12, 10. Yep, it's a remainder of 10. Okay, that's correct. Let's go! I got it. Okay. But yeah. I think I did learn this. I just didn't remember it. Thanks for the reminder, though. Yeah, I just couldn't remember it was called the remainder theorem. Okay. But yeah, hopefully that helps. And hopefully that's a good little, I guess, foreshadowing of what's to come. Okay, so there's 4 more requests. I don't know how legitimate they are, but I'm gonna all the requests that are in right now, I'm gonna go through those and then end the stream there. again, as I said before, this is only going to be a 1 hour stream because I do have a lot of work to do. I didn't plan my time as well before the stream. But in the future, as I get a little more accustomed to my new college schedule, I will have more streams and I will have longer streams. So you can be ready for those. But yeah, Logan Blue is streaming. Can we raid him? I can check him out later. Yeah. Uh, I typically like to see the people I'm raiding before I raid them because I have had some instances where I raided people and they are not family friendly or not cool streamers or they don't read the chat. And that's awkward. Like, you're waiting there, you're spamming Ethan 101 raid, and then they don't do anything. You're just sitting there like, do something. I'm losing people. Please do something. So yeah, from now on I'm gonna raid people I know. If you have any recommendations, feel free to let me know. I'll check them out and decide from there. But yeah, and I'm probably not gonna raid anyone today, unfortunately, just because I don't have time. But I do try to raid people when I can. When's the next Fortnite stream? Not entirely sure. I'm definitely gonna do a Roblox stream this weekend. If there's time, I'll also add Fortnite this weekend, but I can't. I can't guarantee it. I can't guarantee any stream, to be honest. Like, I try to do weekly mass streams. I can't always guarantee it. That's just the fact of it. I don't have a schedule. I just try to stream when I can. And hopefully you guys can understand that. Super Bubbly, I don't exactly understand your question. You said that's a square plus 20 equals 23. Hey Podcat, welcome back. I don't exactly understand what that means. There's a star or a square? A square? Is that a variable? I don't know what the square means. My history class is so tedious. I was doing just that class for 4 hours today. Oh my gosh, that is a long time. For history, oh my gosh. Okay, 2 equals m over 2 minus 7. Okay, Blue, I don't want to do all of your questions. They're all the same. They're all kind of similar questions. Just make sure that you're doing everything you can to get the variable alone on one side. And yeah, if you need more help, feel free to DM me on Discord. But I don't want to do all your homework questions for you because that's just not right. Let's see. You go to the store and you bought X amount of gum. Oh no, it's Podcats! You go to the store and you bought X amount of gum. Your total is $10,873.25 at the store because you were hungry. You don't get gum when you're hungry. Let Y be the amount of ice cream gallons you bought. Oh, there's ice cream. Okay. Whatever. It costs $1 of every cup. What the heck? It costs $1 of every cup of ice cream you buy. A average pack of gum has 24 sticks. Each stick costs 10 cents. What is one combination of things you bought in the store? What the heck is wrong with you? Podcat somehow does it again. Alright. Let's see what we can do. So. I'm looking at this right now, Podcat, and it doesn't seem possible because you have change of 25 cents. And you don't, unless you expect me to buy half of a stick of gum, I don't think that you can get anything that could end in 5 cents. You know what I mean? You can get 1/4 cup of ice. Are you kidding? Oh my gosh. Well, if that's how you want to do it, then this makes it a lot easier. And let me show you why. So we spent $10,873.25. 1 cup. Let's see. One cup of ice cream. This song is sad. This song is also sad. Okay, 1 cup of ice cream. Okay, don't worry about the handwriting. You did not see anything, I did not see anything. I don't know what you mean. You have to buy both? Yeah, okay. Fair enough. 1 cup of ice cream is $1. So let me just confirm. All I have to do is buy both and add up to $10,873.25, right? Is there anything else I need to know? And then one pack of gum is equal to 20. So you get 24 sticks. Each stick costs 10 cents. 24 times 10 is 240 cents, which is the same as $2.40. This is probably from the same store and sold the PS5 for $5,000. How much is a PS5? Someone tell me. I just said it at $5,000 with a 40% discount. I don't know. I don't know anything. But yeah, I'll assume these are the only parameters. I have to buy a combination of both, and it has to add up to this amount of money. So let's take this amount of money. So 10,873.25, and we'll divide it by the amount of gum. Yeah, we'll divide by the amount of gum. Now, because I'm lazy and just getting a little short on time, I went a little over time. I'm just gonna do some mental math real quick, and I know that this is $4,530 and about 52 cents. Just kidding. That is not mental math. I used a calculator. Okay. A cup of ice cream is not a gallon of ice cream. What? You have to buy by the gallon? Where did it say that? Ah, oh, come on! Oh, you're kidding. Oh my gosh. Well, there are how many cups in a gallon? There's 4 quarts, 2 pints per quart, 2 cups per pint, so 16 cups in a gallon. Sounds about right. Alright, sir, if you want to play that game. 1 gallon of ice cream. My goodness. Is $16. I don't think it's normally that, is it? Or I've never bought a gallon of ice cream, I guess. $16. Alright. So with this amount of money, we could buy 4,530.52 I guess packs of gum. Now what we're going to do is we're going to multiply 2.4 times 0.52 to get that little remainder. That's not a whole number since you can't really buy a portion of a pack. Similar to the discount stuff we had earlier. So 2.4 times 0.52 is mental math, aka the calculator inside of my computer, is 1.25 approximately. 1.25, which is a really nice number actually. It's not exactly that, but we're just going to round that. So that is the amount of money that we couldn't use for the rest of the gum. Now, given Hunter's... sorry about that. I was about to say, what the heck? You have to buy the same amount of both? No. That's not in the question. It just says, what is the one combination of things you bought in the store? Alright. So now, we have $1.25 left over. All we have to do is take 1.25 divided by 16, and that'll give us 0.078125 of a gallon. So that being said, we can buy 4,530 packs of gum, as well as 0.078125 or 7.8125% of a gallon of ice cream. Podcat, it doesn't seem like you're still here, but hopefully that answers your question. Ooh, on the beat drop. Okay, anyway, that's it for that question. Looks like there's one more question if it's legitimate. What is 2 plus 2? 4. What is 4 plus 4? 8. I'm so good at math. Nice. That is correct. You have to buy a full gallon. You know what? I don't have the time for that. You win. You've beaten me. I could do it, but, you know, I don't think you even know the answer to the question. I could say whatever I want and you wouldn't know if it's right or not. Everything I'm doing is right, as far as I know. If it's not, feel free to correct me. Hey Bumpy, welcome back. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this math stream. Again, sorry it's a little short. I do have a lot of homework to do for this week. And yeah, I'm gonna try to do a gaming stream, at least one gaming stream this weekend. If it is a gaming stream, definitely Roblox. I'll try to do a Fortnite stream. I know a lot of people also want to play Fortnite, but I can't guarantee it, unfortunately. I will still do the math. There is many different numbers, though. Oh, okay, got it. Hey, Greta, welcome back. The answer is no, yes. I'm going to send one when I get home. Oh, sorry, we're ending Bumpy. I will be doing another one next week, though, hopefully. But yeah, again, the math streams used to be on Thursdays. Now they're going to be Wednesdays. My Thursdays are just way too busy. I can't stream on Thursdays. Which is a shame. A lot of games update on Thursdays. So that's a shame. But anyway, yeah, just a short stream. Happy to be back. Happy to see everyone again. Glad to hear that a lot of you are doing well. Pokemelody, welcome back. How's it going? But yeah, gonna wrap up here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Glad to be back. Can't wait to do game. Can't wait. Oh my gosh, can't wait to game more this weekend. And yeah, just stay tuned for some Roblox and some good old fun. But on that note, should I try this new outro? Yeah, why not? I'll try the new outro song. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you're all doing well. I'll see you later. Bye, everyone.